Okay, I don't like to stand behind the podium if you allow me. Really interesting talk by His Excellency Haile Abedat, and I had before this some thoughts while I was sitting here. So why we do regulate medication? Why we regulate drugs? So basically we are trying to protect public health in food and drug industry. I know I will lose my face from the Facebook, but that's fine. At least they can hear me. So really we try to protect public health in drug. So how we are doing it? So for me, just brainstorming, there are maybe 3 or 4, actually 4 elements. We are doing it through setting regulation and standards, communicating these standards and regulation and awareness, and enforcing, and that's very, very essential, enforcing, and different components were part of the enforcing, and also science, which will include research and other components for its clinical trial and others. So I'll talk about it about this ODFDA, about our vision and mission, and some of our plan and what we are covering, and then mention about the quality of medication and how we look at it, and then some projects that we have in the ODFDA. So the current vision, although we are working on our new strategic plan and setting up our new vision and mission, to be the regionally regulatory authority for food, drug, medical devices, with professional excellent services to protection and advancement of health in Saudi Arabia. Similar to that, the mission looking at these different products, safety of food, safety and quality and efficacy of drugs, and also for the medical devices. So what are the scope of work for us in Saudi FDA? We have 6 products. We are managing product or regulating product, but not practice. So we have food, drug, medical devices, cosmetics, feed, and pesticide. Large range of product that you can imagine to regulate. So if we look at the quality medication attribute, so usually we say in academia the characteristic of ideal medication: safe, effective, affordable, and safe, effective, affordable, and available. And you can add also quality as a part of it. Managing these different things is very difficult. I mean, affordable with the price, it may not work all the time together. But I think these are the essential thing. We are in Saudi FDA, we are really looking at all these 5 things. We talk with the pharma about it, we talk about it with the consumer, we talk about it with the healthcare providers. This where we are trying to look at the efficacy, either new branded drug or generic. And this is very essential for us, the efficacy. And we are doing multiple projects, different projects, initiatives with me, Dr. Sami Sagar, doing a lot of this to improve in the efficacy, in the safety, vigilance, inspection, and others, very, very essential component. Availability, access to healthcare is essential. Even if you go and have access to physician and whatever, if you don't have the medication, that's very difficult situation. It will really impact health status of the patient. Affordability, it's an essential component for medication, and also quality standard of that product from manufacturing or before that until reaching the patient. So in Saudi FDA, we'll look at like pre-markets, post-markets, and also access to quality control. So in the pre-market, similar to what His Excellency Dr. Haile Abedat mentioned in Jordan FDA, we do the same thing. We have a approval process, and we have similar standards as international and different regulatory authority. We have in the Saudi FDA about total 2,000 employees. Most of them, they get their education and training in different countries, in different parts of the world. We have good percentage of them in the drug sector. So we have a longer process for the, or a complicated process, but now it's not long, but complicated, for the drug approval, where we review the file according to the different international regulation, and we adapted this regulation. But we also, and that's a little bit took more time for approving the drug and also visiting the manufacturing site. However, we have initiative in 2017. We, in the Saudi FDA, dropped the time for the response for a file about 68% in 2017, the same period compared to 2016. However, the number of files was increased 21%. So we had more work, however, we dropped it there. And part of this was a lot of work, leadership with Dr. Sami Sagaran and his colleagues, leadership work with them that they did on the ground, and also streamlining the process. This is very essential to have access to medication. We can't afford waiting for a new medication to stay for approval for 1 or 2 years for that. But still, we are keeping the same process, stringent process and quality. And we are getting international harmonized guidelines for drug approval. We are adapting this, and it's available on our website. Also, the pricing, pricing is a critical issue all the time, but we think it's very important for public. We still in Saudi Arabia have people, they are paying from their pockets. I mean, although they have national insurance, but they end up going to the pharmacy and paying for their medication for different reasons. But at the same time, you want make sure it's available. We have a lot of medication now, generic, and it's very cheap, but it's not available in the market because it's pharmaceutical. They said there is no profit from it. We don't want to bring it. Then we go and review and trying, and that's what our colleague in the drug sector trying to increase a little bit the price so it will be available in the markets. But also regulating the business, all the pharma, the availability of medication, and how many generic available, that also will help the availability of the drug rather than just only increasing the price. On the other hand, we have a lot of medication with a high price and our patient cannot afford, and we need to review the pricing scheme and the methodology for it. And we get affected by our patient going and visiting different countries in the region, and then they compare prices. And that's really very interesting. Why we have high prices here, and it's you can find the medication 200 riyal here, and it's in another country, neighborhood country, 30 riyal. Why this difference? So really, we need to work with our patient to help with that, to help them. In the post-market, we are testing the first commercial batch after the approval, and also we do for the following batch random testing. For biological and vaccine, we are testing every batch coming to us. And we have some challenges also this with the healthcare professional. It takes time. Once it's arrived the batch, we need to test it. But then once it arrives in the airport, even before reach the Saudi FDA, maybe in the flight, they are talking with us, different hospital, saying, "Oh, we have a shipment. Please clear it very quickly. We need to use the vaccine now." Okay, I know that. I know we have shortage in vaccine and all that things, but you don't want to give vaccine to a patient without doing the testing. However, we clear it for them. They can use it. We are doing the testing until we get the result, and that's really compromise that we don't want to continue. But as you know, we have a problem of shortage of vaccine. And we're trying to work around this. and also we are available in ports. So we are available in seaports, land ports, and airports. So for the so these are the major ports that we are available in for the drug sector. For the other sectors, we are available in more than these ports. We also have labs, and mainly we have currently only one lab, reference lab, national lab in Riyadh city. And most likely it will be officially opened, officially opened within the next few months. We have the pharmacovigilance drug safety monitoring. It was started in March 2009. And in that component, we are getting reports from healthcare professional, from hospital, from consumer, from pharmaceutical, and doing signal detection and analysis and all that things. And now also we are doing already risk management, risk communication, and risk management, and evaluating this. And this is a new science for people in pharma, in hospital, and also in regulatory to implement. In addition to this, we just established in May 2017 our research center for the whole Saudi FTA, and big component, mainly the work for that center will be for the pharmacoepidemiology database for drug. So that will be a big component to boost the pharmacovigilance. Well, pharmacovigilance, we will get a signal there will be a problem, but we are not confirmed with this problem. So we will study the signal through pharmacoepidemiological studies and then make decision from it. Track and trace system, this is one of we are participating in the National Transformation Program 2020 with different projects. And really one of these projects is the track and trace. So basically it will identify each box of medication by code number specific to it. So I will know, and this is from manufacturing abroad or manufacturing local. So we will know each box, if it's in the border, if it's in the store, if it's in the pharmacy, if it's with the patient and with whom. And you can intervene, and that's the beauty of it. You can intervene at even the prescribing, the dispensing phase in the community pharmacy, dispensing for a patient who already got the same medication from another pharmacy. And also it will help hospital to know what's about their stock, about their whatever it is. We will give them access, they will get access to all the information about it. It will help about shortage, availability, counterfeit, it will prevent it. You can ask every patient to scan and make sure that it has the scan, otherwise it will be, it is counterfeit. So you can really manage with that. And it will be fully implemented by first quarter of 2019. We already started now for